Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ahmad Zuwairi Yusoff, Consul General of Malaysia in Mumbai today at the World Trade Expo 2023. And guess what? It's having a lot of audiences here. And today we are going to talk a lot about Malaysia and India. So, Ahmad, could you throw us some light about 2023, how Malaysian government has been very easy in terms of certain segments and sectors which could do very well in India?
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for this opportunity. As you know, we participate in this event actually, as part of our promotional drive to introduce our country and also to foster greater relationship with India itself. In terms of Malaysia incentive towards investor, to visitor, tourists, so we have several, in fact, many kind of incentive. Actually, because we know we have close and warm relation for about more than 4 decades already.
Yes.
Actually, more than that. If you consider during classical era, during the period of before the modern time, because of the people-to-people connection. So we kind of make business easy because we create a lot of one-stop center, one hub.
Right.
So as you know, part of our Consul General of Malaysia here in Mumbai, we have our Malaysia Trade promotional agency, which is we call Matrade, and we also have MIDA, Malaysia Investment Development Agency.
Very good.
So both of these agencies, they are kind of like one-stop center for Indian entrepreneurs, Indian business people, business community to come and get the information, and they can organize and connect you with all the correct companies, chambers there in Malaysia. So that's one of our strength there. And apart from that, of course, in terms of traveling facility, we have this what we call not just a single entry. We also have create a multiple entry visa.
You've
Business people.
simplified it.
Yes.
Yes.
So we will expand to a few others like flying cruise for
Right.
medical purpose, and also another one is wedding, because we know Indian weddings are huge and a lot of
Right.
preparation. Not just the bridegroom and bride,
Right.
the whole team need to be there and need to prepare the place, need to
It's colorful. It has got many days
colourful, yes.
along with it.
Yes.
And Malaysia has been one of the spots for honeymoon, one of the spots for tourism.
Yes.
A lot of trade takes place there.
Yeah.
And I believe, what's your take on the employment opportunities there for
Em-
professionals as well as for entrepreneurs?
Well, we know one of the strength for India, because India is one of our source country, we call it, meaning that we really value the expertise, the knowledge, the info, the graduate from Indian universities.
Right.
So the recent one is we call it digital nomad program. So we welcome foreigner in IT sector. If they because we know this IT generation, they call themselves they make the world as their home. They don't have any particular home or a particular base. They are traveling everywhere. So we want to tap on this kind of people.
So
That's
is
why
this
we
like
create.
a hub where people from foreign countries are allowed to be there so that they can
Yeah.
digitally transform themselves, because you guys are giving a platform like that?
Yes. Because we are among the best connectivity, the best connected country in the region. Our also, we call it a kind of information center. We
Yes.
have a lot of big companies, big IT companies center in Malaysia, especially in west part of Malaysia, Peninsular Malaysia, Selangor and KL. Of course, for those who travel to Malaysia, they all know Kuala Lumpur and Selangor.
yes.
That's the best, of course.
Yes.
But for this digital nomad, they can actually operate everywhere, and they will be given a certain kind of visa, certain kind of facilities for them to work, to live, and also to bring their family to settle down there if they want.
So for the Asian economy, they generally say that Malaysian countries are the place where there's the latest things happening, the fastest economy growing there, and a lot of invitation for the Indian people as well.
Yeah.
Do you have few things to talk about AI? If I have to ask you,
Yeah.
that what is the advancement in technology that Malaysian government is doing?
Yeah. AI actually it's been there, but still a lot of things to explore, right? For us, actually, we look up to India to develop more of our AI sector. Yeah, we really impressed how India, the biggest, a country with biggest population in the world.
Right.
You really have this kind of inclusive kind of
Yes.
approach, which meaning that you need to utilize a lot of technology there. So AI help you, right, to make sure all those needy people, all those the people live in farthest place, they can use the technology, and also you can also monitor their kind of the progress, everything. So for us, we have work in progress. Yeah, uh, we have several projects.
Discussions are
Yeah,
going on with
yeah,
the
going
government
on, and
for the help and the aid
yes, yes,
for the
yes, for the
technology.
technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You must be pretty much impressed with the digital transformation, the payments that Indians are doing.
Yes,
Right,
yes,
from the smallest vendor, vegetable, to this.
yes, yes.
That's
That's the thing. That's the key. Because
quite.
the key of growth actually SME, right? Yeah, the people on the ground. Of course, we already have big corporation. They are, of course, our main drive to get further economic growth. But then the SME, the people, they need to be inclusive. They need to be included. If not, the whole of our planning, our short-term planning, our mid-term planning, or long-term planning might not be achieved if we cannot include these people.
Is there a government channel of yours which allows Indians to put up inquiries? How does one go about and try to find out whether they could explore Malaysia for some kind of funding or probably some kind of a space or an infrastructure for their business, for the matter?
Yes. Yeah. Well, as I mentioned earlier, we have our investment development agencies, authority we call it, Malaysian Investment Development Authority. So they work closely with our Malaysian Digital Economy
Okay.
Council. So by all means, because we are here, like for Consul General of Malaysia, we are here in Mumbai. And also we have a High Commission of Malaysia in Delhi, and also
Okay.
Consul General of Malaysia in Chennai. So they can approach us. Of course, they can always Google it. They can always use internet as source of information. But if they want to meet us physically, they can always visit our consulate, and we can tell more about what we can help, or we can assist, provide some information that might help you to achieve what you want. Yeah.
Any one sector that you feel is going to really grow and Malaysia and India will be joining more hand there and further be growing?
Yeah, manufacturing one thing, because one of the top five export to India from Malaysia is actually palm oil and manufacturing, kind of E&E,
Okay,
electronic,
E&E.
yeah, E&E. So this kind of sector, yeah, really helps both countries, because I know also because India is about to embark to achieve this to become third largest economy in the world. So this sector actually one of the drive, right, to make sure we have this mutual kind of cooperation,
Correct.
so that we can move together and to attain this kind of agenda. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Any key takeaways or expectations from this World Trade Expo?
I think this is our first time joining the exhibition and event. So we hope that we have a good interaction, we
That's good to
expand
know.
our network, and we find new areas that we can look into to bring it further, and actually help to strengthen our bilateral cooperation.
That's lovely. How many times have you been to India?
I've been to India before. This is my second time. But that time, 2006. So it's quite a long
Oh,
time ago.
okay. It's
Yeah.
quite a few decades later.
Yes. So
How
I'm
do you
amazed.
see the progress?
Yes, I'm really amazed. Because actually way past beyond my expectation. Positive
Right.
expectation.
Yes.
Because when I, in 2006, yeah, we can see some development already, but not as now. Because, yeah, well, that time maybe the technology is different, maybe the mindset is different, the people is different. But now I can see a lot of infra there, and the ease of doing business is there, the ease of living also there. So yeah, I'm totally impressed.
And one thing that comes to your mind the moment we use the word India or Bharat,
Wow,
what comes to your head? First thing.
amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Yes.
Okay. What would you say? Is it the culture? Is it the delicacies or the people? I mean, what excites you when you see the past?
Yeah, well, more on the culture, because you see, Malaysia and India, we share a lot of similarities actually, uh, but the variety, the diversity is actually colorful. It's covering a lot of things, enriching you uh, as a personal, as a human being. So that's a thing that really attracted me here when live here in India.
The
And
next
yeah,
time that you
yeah,
come, you'd call your family here
yeah, sure,
to spend some good time.
yep, definitely, definitely,
All right, that would
yes,
be lovely.
yeah.
So here it was Abdul from the Consulate General of Malaysia. We had really good, interesting conversation with you.